What's up, guys? Welcome back to Beyond the Posts. I'm your host Rishabh, and you're watching the Beyond the Posts Barca show. We have indeed got a very interesting topic in hand today. With the summer transfer window scheduled to be open on 9th June, there have been all sorts of crazy transfer rumors that are being circulated in the media. The most recent development and the topic of our video today is the rumored swap deal of Antoine Griezmann and Joao Felix. The Barca fans all over the world have had mixed feelings regarding this news. So today we will discuss the extent of legitimacy of this news, and we will also talk about the tactical and financial implications if the transfer really does take place. So without any further delay, let's get straight into the video. The news was first broken by none other than Mundo Deportivo, who in the Spanish daily wrote that Barcelona would be delighted with an exchange with Atletico Madrid between Joao Felix and Antoine Griezmann. The Portuguese is 9 years younger and earns 3 times less. Exchanges in general will be key for Barca this transfer window. The news was also reported by Sport and reporter Luis Canut. After that, the rumor just kept on getting bigger. Now we all know that President Joan Laporta will be making some big changes in this transfer window to rejuvenate the club. He has been quite open regarding this, and he is shocked by the way we let the La Liga slip out of our hands in the last couple of games. The president made himself very clear in the latest interview he gave, in which he said, "We will be making decisions from next week onwards. We need to have a competitive team that aspires to win the Champions League and La Liga. When I say a cycle is over and we are in the process of renewing, I mean it." And we cannot fully dismiss the chances of Antoine Griezmann being in Laporta's exit list for this summer. After all, the Barca board had previously said that they don't intend to sell Griezmann, but they are open to giving it a thought if a good offer arrives. But will it be any good for FC Barcelona if we swap Griezmann for Joao Felix? The Portuguese youngster is just 21 and has a bright future ahead compared to 30-year-old Antoine Griezmann, who has arguably come past his prime and does not have a good resale value. However, the Frenchman has been in a tremendous form this season and has scored some crucial goals for our club. Griezmann undeniably has had a huge contribution in FC Barcelona, lifting the Copa del Rey this season. Although he was struggling with his finishing at the beginning of the season, he was quick to regain his form, and 2021 has been his best season at Barcelona so far. Antoine Griezmann played 35 matches in La Liga this season, of which he has started 31 and has scored 12 goals with a scoring frequency of 211 minutes, which is roughly a goal every 2 or 2.5 matches. 2 shots and 0.9 shots on target on an average, which I will say is a decent attacking performance, but Griezmann's biggest contribution has been in his workload. The Frenchman is basically a beast and he just doesn't get tired. Just look at his heat map this season. He's basically all over the field, which makes him so dynamic. Not to forget, he also has 7 assists. But let's for one moment consider that the transfer really does take place and Joao Felix replaces Griezmann at Barcelona. Will he be any good to the team? Unlike Griezmann, the 2021 season has not been the best for the 21-year-old Portuguese youngster. His lackluster performance with Atletico Madrid this season has led to a part of the football world claiming him to be overrated. I, however, would not prefer to brand him with such tags this soon. After all, he's just 21, and the defensive nature of Diego Simeone's Atletico Madrid might be hindering Felix from showing his true potential. Joao Felix played 30 matches in La Liga this season, of which he started just 14 and scored on 7 occasions. He has had a scoring frequency of 220 minutes per goal and averaged 1.3 shots and 0.5 shots on target this season. Apart from this, he also provided 5 assists. Joao Felix is basically a winger operating from the left flank, and he plays as a second striker sometimes, which is clearly visible on his heat map this season. But when we compare the two players, Antoine Griezmann and Joao Felix, Griezmann might be having the edge as of now, but he does not have more than 4 to 5 years left in his career, whereas Joao Felix, 21, basically has his entire career left, and we never know if the boy turns out to be the next big thing in football. Moreover, the wage difference between the two is huge. Griezmann's current wage at FC Barcelona is around 800,000 euros, whereas Joao Felix's wage is 250,000 euros. Now, to be very honest, Griezmann might suit Koeman's style of play, but if we have a new manager like, say, Frank Rijkaard, and we start playing in the vintage FC Barcelona style, Griezmann might not be the right player for that. However, it totally depends on Laporta's decision of who shall manage the team in the upcoming season. Moreover, Atletico Madrid's president Enrique Cerezo made it practically clear in a recent interview that the swap deal is not happening. He said, possibilities of Joao Felix leaving this summer? None. He has to adapt. The day he takes off, he will become one of the most important players in football. The players aren't machines. However, he added that Atletico Madrid would love to have Antoine Griezmann back, hinting that the Rojiblancos might jump in to buy their ex-player in the upcoming years. He said, Griezmann? He's a magnificent player and I hope to get him back. But I don't think Barca wants to get rid of him. Any team would be delighted to have a player like him. But if not to Atletico Madrid, then what could possibly be Antoine Griezmann's next destination? According to reports, the player does not want to move to PSG, and if Barcelona want to sell him, it must be to a Premier League club. In recent revelations, the Frenchman has also been linked to Juventus. If Cristiano Ronaldo leaves the old lady this season, Juventus might go for Griezmann as CR7's replacement. There is only a week's time left in the summer transfer window, and only time will reveal the future of the Frenchman. So that was it for this video, guys. Write in the comments whether you want Griezmann to leave the club this season, and if yes, who shall Barca replace him with. I will meet you in the next video. Till then, see you, have a good time. Visca el Barça, Visca Catalunya.